Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here? TJ Temple, you're hearing me, but you're not seeing me. There's a perfectly good reason for that. The show's on hiatus right now, but I wanted to just take a couple of minutes to talk about what happened this week at Channel 4 with Wendy Bell at WTAE TV in Pittsburgh. This story has become a national story, and I just wanted to take a couple of moments to talk about it. If you let me here. Okay. So, she got fired this past Wednesday for comments she made on her professional WTAE Facebook page. Some of the things she said, and I have the post right here in front of me, she said, you needn't be a criminal profiler to draw on a mental sketch of the killers who broke so many hearts 2 weeks ago Wednesday. They're young black men, much closer to that, or they're young black men, likely teens or in their early 20s. They have multiple siblings from multiple fathers, and their mothers work multiple jobs. These boys have been in the system before. They've grown up there. They know the police. They've been arrested. They've made the circuit, and nothing has scared them enough. That is quite a lengthy post, and I'm not reading the entire thing. You'll see it in a blog post later this week, but or later next week, I should say. But here's the thing. There's more to it. Let me read you a little bit of. So she's going on, and she's automatically assuming who these people are that committed this crime in Wilkinsburg. She said, but there is hope, and Joe and I caught a glimpse of it Saturday night. A young African-American teen hustling like nobody's business at a restaurant we took the boys to over at the Southside Works. This child stacked heavy glasses 10 high and carried 3 teetering towers of them in one hand with the plates piled high in the other. He wiped off the tables, tended to the chairs, got down on his hands and knees to pick up the scraps, that had fallen to the floor, and he did this all this with a rhythm and a step that gushed positivity. He moved like a dancer with a satisfied smile on his face, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. He's going to make it. Now, what I just read there, some people thought that part was racist, and some people thought that was like a white stereotype, if you will. Before this even broke this week, I heard of what happened. I didn't read the post until Thursday. And like many other people in this community, and around the nation for that matter, I was quite shocked to hear about Wendy Bell being fired by WTAE. Now, the parent company of WTAE, Hearst Television, they said that she was inconsistent with the station's journalistic standards. One has to wonder in the back of their mind that there's probably more to this than meets the eye here. Was it just the post that got her fired? Possibly. But is there really more to it? I don't know. She was with the station for 18 years. And just like that, they now have to find a new anchor. Now, speaking of the station, people are boycotting the station because she was fired. Myself included. I deleted their apps from my phone. I unliked their Facebook page. Yeah, I'm appalled by what they did. But Wendy should have had a little bit more common sense and chose her words just a little bit better. I'm still trying to figure out what to say because this happened 2 days ago. I was getting ready to play video games the other day, and I saw this at the top of my Facebook feed, and I was stunned. I think, and I've been saying this ever since Wednesday, since I first heard the story, I was like, I thought maybe a suspension and an on-air apology would have been alright, would have been suffice. Apparently that's not the way Hearst Television out in New York sees it. So, we don't know. She will probably go somewhere, I'm sure, somewhere bigger and better, whether it is here in Pittsburgh with one of the local stations or elsewhere in this country. She will go somewhere. We don't know where, but she will go somewhere, and I have no doubts about that. And there are people that are supporting Wendy, and there are people that are supporting the station for firing Wendy. There's differing opinions, and there are going to be differing opinions on this. Me personally, I think. Now, keep in mind, as I said, she did this on a professional page, on the page the station told her to use, that they made for her. She posted this on the station's Facebook page. If this was on a personal page, I don't know if the outcome would have been like this. I think maybe what I said, a suspension, probably would have happened because of this. But in the end, she got fired for what she said on a station Facebook page, on the station's Facebook page that they gave her to use. Well, I don't know, but we shall see what happens next in this saga. But people are not happy because she was fired. People are not happy because the station really remained quiet about this until last week's editorial, when the station's president and general manager talked about it. He said her post offended us. That was one of the things he said. Charles W. Wolferts is his name, the third. That's what he said. He said that her post offended us. Do I necessarily buy that? I don't know. But I think there might be a little bit more to this than some people realize. I don't think it was just what she said. I think maybe there were some inner workings maybe at the station that led to her being fired. Other than this, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, I just wanted to take a couple of moments to talk about this, and I'll talk about this more in a blog post possibly next week. So that's it, guys. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon.